guess what? So the Vikings sailed to America, but they got so homesick, they went right back home. So then, Christopher Columbus said to the king and queen, "You know, what I really like is some ships to go get us some gold." So they gave him some ships, and he went away. And then he got there to America and saw things that nobody ever saw before, except for the people already living there, who started yelling at him, "Go away, go away. We were here first." He went away while they had a party without him. Some pilgrims came from England and started a country for themselves. They didn't tell the king where they were going or when they would be back. So the King of England was so mad at them, so he sent his army to get them. But they yelled back, "We didn't really like your tea and taxes anyway." And then they started hitting each other. Betsy Ross made a flag to wave so that you could tell what side you were on. Even more pilgrims came over and asked the Indians, "What's for dinner?" And then they said, "I don't know. How about turkey?" After dinner, they got into a fight until the Indians said, "Come on, let's get out of here." Guess what? After a while, there were so many pilgrims in America, but nobody wanted to clean up after yourself. So they turned people into slaves, and they even had to make the beds without even getting an allowance. The people in the North said, "Hey, stop that." The people in the South said, "Shut up." And then they started hitting each other until Honest Abe Lincoln said, "Hey, cut it out." And they knew he wasn't kidding. Pretty soon it got so crowded, lots of people went out west to discover stuff that no one ever seen before, except for the Indians, who were screaming, "We were here first. You cowboys, go home." Then everybody started hitting each other. More and more people kept on going west, because that's where the trains were going. Because guess what? They were going out there to get some gold. Then the people in Hollywood, they made cowboy and Indian movies. Then lots of people kept seeing them all over the country. That kept on getting bigger and bigger. Then you know what? When they didn't go to the movies, they listened to the radio. They heard on the radio about a war, so they went to fight it. And then when they were done, they heard on the radio about even bigger war. In fact, it was all over the world. After we dropped the atom bomb, everyone stopped fighting, then went home again and said, "What's on TV?" Everyone saw the first astronauts land on the moon, and one of them said, "This is a very big step on the moon, and a giant step on mankind."